In this summit, we are really dealing with the mobilization of resources, but also the creation of conditions to reform the financial architecture. And why is this so important? Because we are in a journey to rescue the SDGs. Very soon we'll have an SDG summit, but we are also in a journey to rescue the climate agenda, ensuring that in the next COP we put ourselves in a path towards 1.5 degrees and not as we are now to 2.6 to 2.8 degrees. So at this summit we are creating the enabling context, I think, to mobilize the trillions that are needed, and the trillions must come not only from the public sector but also from the private sector, from philanthropy, and it is also important to go beyond finance and beyond policy, and it's where UNOPS plays a role. In my opinion, as we are off track, the world is off track on SDGs, is off track on financing for development, and is off track on climate action, you need three elements to be addressed. One is financing, and hopefully this is being done today. The second is policy. You need policy reforms to make sure that you align finance with SDGs, and we need capacity for implementation. And UNOPS is an agency that is totally focused on expanding our partners' capacity to implement through technical assistance, capacity building. So in a nutshell, I would say that our presence in this summit is a way to bring the role of capacity for implementation in this overall discussion. And why is this so relevant in my opinion? Because there is a nexus between infrastructure, climate and development. 92% of the SDG targets depend on decisions that are taken on infrastructure. And 80% of the current greenhouse gas emissions are related with infrastructure. So unless you get infrastructure right, and getting it right requires finance, policy, standards and capacity to implement, we will not succeed on the SDGs and on climate action. And as UNOPS is the agency for infrastructure, obviously we think that this is a priority.